Hey guys, welcome back to the TohirT channel. Tahir is here. I hope you had a fantastic week. This week was very interesting due to multiple different reasons, but one of them was the release of the Conspiracy makeup series by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. Yes, I'm as surprised as you are at the fact that I'm talking about the makeup product release, but there are a few narratives that are intertwined there, and I think those two actors showed us how in today's world, the small business, the entrepreneurs, even the bigger companies have to rethink the way they invest into their marketing efforts, because they prove to us how well it can be done by just being a very talented online creator. So yeah, let's talk Jeffree Star, let's talk Conspiracy, let's talk Shane Dawson. Just in general, let's do this.
I'll never be prom queen.
Throughout this video, I want to extract the lessons on how they leverage the production strategies, the business strategy, the marketing, the video creation. I will completely avoid talking or commenting on different controversies that surround both Jeffree and Shane in several past years, as well as I'm not going to talk about how their relationship came to be or how the Conspiracy lineup came to be. Go check out all the episodes that are available so far. I'll link them down below from the documentary that Shane Dawson produced, The Beautiful Life of Jeffree Star. It's an interesting use case, at least from the standpoint of actually seeing how they would discuss, how they would converse about these products, but not the point of my video right now. I want to digest and summarize a lot of the things that I've observed, both in that series and beyond it. So who is Jeffree Star? Well, some of you might think of Jeffree as this new up-and-coming YouTuber that came out onto the scene for the past few years, but actually Jeffree Star as a celebrity, as I guess the person of interest, dates all the way back to early 2000s, back to the days when he used to have one of the most followed, I think the most followed at some point, profile on MySpace. From then on, and around the same time, he was trying to develop his musical career. Yet what happened to be, or what seems to be based on the rumors around it, a bad deal with a record label, draw that musical career to a close. Jeffree decided to come back to the shop, figure out what he wants to do, and reinvent himself. The curious point is that he started off in the makeup space. He used to be a makeup artist trying to work with different celebrities in Hollywood or around LA, and that was the point that he picked to use as a renaissance, as a point of re-entry, as a point of reintroduction of Jeffree Star brand to the public scene. And what a renaissance it was, from starting that small YouTube channel, giving tips on the makeup, reviewing and covering different kind of product releases, to now having over 16 million subscribers and your own makeup company production. That's pretty solid kind of a comeback if you ask me. And now to briefly touch on Shane Dawson, he's as talented and primarily and recently popular for the series of documentaries he did about different big YouTube celebrities and simple controversies or bigger controversies that happen to surround those people. Very interesting, especially from the standpoint of the duration. He would make hours and hours worth of content out of each of one of those stories, and they would gain millions of viewers. So when you combine that with Jeffree Star's talent and knack for the business side of things, you're getting a very interesting combination that led to the events that we observed last week. And let's talk about the business implications, and let's talk about some of the things that we can now learn from both of those guys.
I'll never be prom queen.
Shane Dawson's latest documentary, The Beautiful Life of Jeffree Star, is what led to the November 1st release of the Conspiracy makeup line. And this is amazing because what gives, right? It's another merch drop by YouTuber. Well, that merch drop by YouTuber crashed Shopify. Yes, Shopify thought that they were ready, and they were not at all. And let me remind you, Shane Dawson is not even a makeup artist or not even in the beauty space, yet his product line with Jeffree Star crashed Shopify and sold out within hours. So they sold out the entire line, which I think is about $15 to $20 million worth of products within hours of its release. So how would someone who has no clue of the product line, who has no experience in the industry and no name really in the industry, would create that kind of cloud around the product release? And I think we should all really memorize, like ingrain in our brains, in our business side of our brains, the response to that question, because the way they conducted their business throughout that entire documentary in preparation for the product release showcased to me how important are the three aspects of their approach: the production, the marketing, and the video storytelling. So let me break down my coverage of that response in those three sections, and we'll wrap it all up at the end of the video.
I'll never be prom queen.
And the production. Jeffree Star made one of the hardest decisions that ever stands before early entrepreneurs. He decided to own his own manufacturing and distribution. It's very easy at the very beginning, especially when you're trying to figure out what your product line is going to look like, to outsource the distribution and the production of your product away from your direct responsibility, because you already have enough to worry about, and all of a sudden you have to worry about the products, how they're assembled, where they're stored, how they're shipped out to clients. I tip my hat off to him and his entire team. Makeup industry is one of the hardest to break into, and to break into it also with your own manufacturing behind you, that takes a lot of guts, and it also takes a lot of hard work. But the big benefit of overseeing everything from ideation to the point the product leaves the warehouse is that you control the quality, you control the distribution, and most importantly, you see way more profits. Your margins are way bigger when you are the owner of that entire line. Shane Dawson's documentary demonstrated to all of us that Jeffree Star, he really cares about the quality of the product. He really cares about delivering something that his audience will love and the industry will respect. And to all of us entrepreneurs who are just starting their businesses or figuring out the next evolution of their business, we should never take that decision between outsourcing or owning your entire production line lightly. There are many cases when specialization is really worth outsourcing the production and the distribution. If there is a business out there who you can partner with, who can deliver quality product to your customers quickly, that's awesome. But you should always make that due diligence. You should always make sure that your decision to outsource certain parts of your production or distribution do not come at the cost of the quality of the product. The marketing. The marketing part alone deserves its own video, but I'll try to be as concise as possible as I describe all of the lessons that we can extract from it. And first thing that you can notice from just looking at both Shane Dawson's and Jeffree Star's channels, 40 million combined subscribers is easy enough to sell to. You would think, but the numbers alone don't tell the full story. What I want to focus on, and I'll talk about the numbers later on, or I'll paste here the numbers that they will share about the actual sales of that conspiracy line. That's all nice and dandy. The marketing aspect of it, even when you have 40 million of dedicated subscribers, is not that easy. Jeffree Star proved over and over again through his prior product launches that he really understands his audience. He really has that connection with the audience where he knows what they care about, what they value, and what they will respond to. And he also understood the value of partnering with Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson's latest series of documentaries about other YouTubers, and I think the videos for the past almost 2 years gained consistently over 10 million of views. I had to scroll all the way back to, I think it was February 2018, so almost 2 years ago, to find a video that made less than 10 million views. 9.3 million of views or something like that. Terrible performance. And now compare that impact, that audience that Shane brings to the table, to TV commercials. Think about all those TV ads that you see during maybe major sports event, major award ceremonies, or things that really drive eyeballs. When those commercials show up on the TV screen, do we really watch them? You and I know for a fact that we either go to grab a snack, we go use bathroom, we talk to our friends or family members who are sitting with us around the TV, or we're on our phone checking the social media. We do not actively engage with the ad, where when Shane Dawson drops his videos, everyone watches them. Man, I'll say it again, it was a genius move to combine the two, to combine the story of coming up with the entire product line, with the main palette in the conspiracy line, and letting Shane Dawson shoot entire documentary around that was a brilliant move. It is a very long, multi-hour infomercial, but I mean it in the best way possible. I've seen a lot of people online were hating on the fact that they essentially drove the audience through that story towards the product release, and they advertised the product release at the end of the 6th episode, but who cares? I'll take Shane Dawson's approach and Jeffree Star's input on how to market that line over any QVC commercial that was ever produced. Major brands dream about the kind of engagement that Shane Dawson achieved through his docu-series. Would they want to see millions of people engaging with their video content and going to buy the product? But you cannot achieve that through that short 30-second engagements that all major brands drive. You have to invest in nurturing your audience. You have to invest into that relationship where you show people behind the curtain view. You show all the struggles, all the challenges, all the care that both Jeffree and Shane invested into the product to the point where, yes, at the end, when the product is about to be released, there's no wonder that millions of people are out there on the website or in person at the store waiting to invest their hard-earned dollars in the support of their favorite creators. The video. Thanks to Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, I can yet again say the video storytelling is one of the best ways to create the relationship between your brand, your product, and your audience. It's an easy point to mix, but imagine trying to create that kind of a relationship through just text, just photos, or audio. None of those media formats would translate as well the care, the emotional investment, all the time that they had to spend preparing for that product release. Seeing Shane Dawson at the end of the 6th episode, teary-eyed, looking as those pallets roll off the conveyor was really heartwarming. You can hate it all you want, you can say that this is an hour or multi-hour long advertisement commercial, but I think all those brands better watch out. When they try to sell us their products in 30-second, 1-minute pre-roll ads or commercials on TV, on YouTube, elsewhere, Shane and Jeffree prove that nurturing that relationship with your audience, creating that connection through multiple iterations, through multiple videos, pays off big time. Modern day marketing evolved way beyond that ram bam, thank you for your purchase, ma'am stage where just single interaction with your client is enough. You have to nurture that relationship. You have to respect that relationship. And what is the better way to do that than to create a series of video interactions? The story, share with them the narrative, show them how much you cared as you were creating the product. Make it authentic. Don't try to stage certain things. Show them the raw emotions behind the product team, the marketing team, the sales team as they try to create something that they truly care. Respect their feedback. Take that feedback in. Use video is not only the platform to create a monologue where you just talk to your audience, hear them back, take it all in, make the adjustments as necessary. And you can skip millions of dollars of those ad investments because when you created that relationship, when you nurtured it, and when you respected the audience through the years, by the time you're ready to release yet another product line, trust me, they will be there with their hard-earned dollars ready to support you.
I'll never be prom queen.
Did you know about the conspiracy product release before this video? What do you think about Jeffree's and Shane impact on marketing of that said product? And what are other ways by which YouTubers, Instagrammers, Facebookers, who cares about Facebook, impacted the modern business day relationship between the product, brand, and the audience? Share your thoughts and ideas in the section below. I know it was a long video, but you cannot ignore the impact that someone like Jeffree Star and his collaboration with Shane Dawson had on this industry, or at least what that collaboration and the impact that they had on the product release demonstrated to us in regards to the business approach that we should all emulate. To me, that series alone is important enough as it's almost like a business case to learn how we should approach developing our businesses, our personal brands. When I think about it in summary, it's all about that digital family. The video storytelling, the continuous loop of feedback and interaction with your potential clients is what it takes today to create a sustainable business, a sustainable brand where people will stick with you through thick or thin. Thank you very much guys for stopping by. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and check out the videos in the backlog. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for stopping by. As always, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video, and I will see you all next Saturday, 10 AM Eastern on this very channel. Yeah, when I woke up this morning, I had no clue that I'm gonna create this video, but it was just too inspiring to skip. And yet again, that is a proof why video storytelling is so important and why I'm yet again excited to make more videos with those consultants, individual entrepreneurs, and small businesses that are coming up more and more on this channel. Check them out, stay put, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.